Let's be real. The idea that attraction just happens naturally is one of the biggest lies you've been told. Attraction isn't magic. It's a strategy, a deliberate art that anyone can learn, master, and deploy with incredible results. The truth is, sexual attraction isn't reserved for the lucky few who were born with perfect genes or gifted with outrageous wealth. Instead, it's something you can actively create no matter who you are or where you stand today. Here's the controversial part. Women don't always fall for what they say they want. Sure, qualities like being nice, considerate, or stable are important, but those don't create the fire, the electricity that makes you unforgettable. Women might say they want a gentleman, and yes, manners matter, but a gentleman without an edge is just boring. If you've ever felt like women lose interest too quickly, or that you're stuck in the dreaded friend zone, let me assure you of one thing. It's not your personality, it's your approach. Men who master the art of creating attraction know this one crucial fact. Emotional chemistry trumps logic every single time. They're not necessarily the tallest, richest, or best-looking men in the room, but they know how to tap into a woman's emotions. They intrigue her, challenge her, and trigger the kind of visceral feelings that words can't explain. Attraction doesn't follow a script. It's about energy, confidence, and an unspoken tension that drives desire. In this video, we're not here to sugarcoat or beat around the bush. I'll walk you through 5 practical mind-shifting tricks that will change the way women respond to you. Tricks rooted in psychology, body language, and a deep understanding of what really ignites desire. By the end, you won't just know what makes women attracted. You'll have tools you can start using immediately. If you're tired of playing the guessing game or feeling like you're invisible in the dating world, stay with me. I'll reveal what the naturals don't even realize they're doing, and how you can unlock the same magic for yourself. Let's get started. 1. Why being too nice kills attraction. Let's face it, you've been told your whole life that being nice is the secret sauce to winning women over. Be sweet, be polite, be agreeable. But guess what? While those qualities have their place, being too nice can be the ultimate attraction killer. Why? Because nice alone is predictable, boring, and doesn't stir any deeper emotions. When you're overly nice, here's what happens. You put her on a pedestal. You make her feel like she's your entire world before she's had the chance to feel that you're even worth hers. Women don't crave a guy who worships them. They crave someone who matches their energy, challenges them, and excites them. Being too nice signals that you're seeking approval, and approval seekers lack one crucial quality that drives attraction: strength. Nice is safe, nice is expected, and worst of all, nice doesn't create any tension. Women don't fall for men because they feel comfortable. They fall for men because they feel alive. Think about it. When was the last time being predictable made someone's heart race? Women appreciate kindness, but kindness without backbone comes off as weakness. Here's the real kicker. Being too nice often means you're hiding your true intentions. You're scared to say what you want or to make a move because you're afraid of offending her or ruining the moment. This fear of rejection keeps you locked in a polite, non-threatening box labeled friend. The only problem is, it's nearly impossible to climb out of that box once she's put you there. Now let me be clear, this isn't about being rude, arrogant, or disrespectful. Real confidence means treating her well, but doing so from a position of strength, not from a place of needing her validation. Women don't want someone who tiptoes around them. They want someone who can respectfully stand their ground, express desires, and lead. Next time, don't overthink being nice. Be direct, take a little risk, and don't be afraid to let your personality shine, even if that means disagreeing with her or playfully teasing her. Confidence beats over politeness every single time. Stop being a pushover and start creating real attraction. 2. The power of emotional unpredictability. Here's something you've probably never been told. Being too predictable is one of the fastest ways to lose a woman's interest. Women aren't drawn to men they can easily figure out. If she always knows what you're going to say, how you'll act, or exactly how things will unfold, there's no mystery, no challenge, and most importantly, no spark. That's where emotional unpredictability comes in. Let's break it down. Emotional unpredictability doesn't mean playing games or being erratic. It's about keeping her on her toes in an exciting, authentic way. When you balance consistency with a sprinkle of surprise, it makes her curious and deeply engaged. Think about a movie with endless twists. She keeps watching because she has to know what happens next. You're the same. The truth is, a woman is not drawn to someone who showers her with the same energy all the time. If you're always too attentive or agreeable, it starts to feel rehearsed and artificial. Instead, you create attraction by occasionally shifting the dynamic. Let her wonder about you. Skip a text now and then. Be playful in a conversation and pivot into being serious. Challenge her opinions instead of nodding along to everything she says. These small shifts create intrigue, tension, and most importantly, an emotional high. Here's why this works. Attraction is rooted in emotion, not logic. Women are emotional creatures and they want to feel something visceral. When a man introduces unpredictability into her life, it creates a roller coaster effect. Anticipation, excitement, curiosity, and satisfaction. These emotional highs get anchored to you, and they'll make her crave your presence. But don't confuse this with being inconsistent or unavailable. Unpredictability doesn't mean ghosting her or acting indifferent. It's about balancing certainty with spontaneity. Call her out of the blue instead of following a predictable schedule. Compliment her when she's not expecting it. Challenge her playfully, and then surprise her with genuine vulnerability. It's about being the full spectrum of a man, stable enough to trust, yet intriguing enough to chase. In a world full of predictable men, be the man she can't quite figure out, the one who keeps her guessing, smiling, and hooked. Emotional unpredictability is your edge. Use it wisely. 3. Why confidence beats looks every time. It's easy to look at someone who's tall, muscular, or classically handsome and think they have an advantage when it comes to attraction. Society glorifies looks everywhere, from ads to social media, but here's the truth. Physical appearance gets attention, but it doesn't hold it. Women aren't falling for a man's jawline, they're falling for the way he carries himself. Confidence is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. It's the way you walk into a room and own it without needing anyone's approval. It's in the way you speak, not overly loud or forceful, but calm, assured, and deliberate. When you radiate confidence, people naturally pay attention, and women feel drawn to you without even knowing why. Now think about the most charismatic men you've ever known. Were they the best-looking guys? Probably not. What stood out about them was their energy, the ease they had in their own skin, their ability to draw people in simply by being themselves. That's because confidence is magnetic. It says, I know who I am, and I don't need to prove it. Here's the thing most guys don't realize. Women feel attraction on a deeper emotional level. Looks might spark interest, but confidence is what creates connection. It's how she feels around you. Does she feel your strength, your stability? Confidence isn't about bragging or pretending you're the best. It's about genuinely knowing you're enough as you are. When a man lacks confidence, it's immediately obvious. The hesitation in his words, the fidgeting, the nervous over-explaining, it all sends one clear message: insecurity. And insecurity is the real repellent, not a lack of perfect features. Confidence, on the other hand, makes you the kind of man women trust and admire. It gives her the assurance that you don't crumble under pressure, that you can handle life, and that you can handle her. So stop thinking you need to look like a model or hit some societal standard to be attractive. Real attraction isn't built in a gym or a mirror. It's built in your mindset. Women don't fall for how you look. They fall for how you make them feel. And confidence, more than anything else, makes her feel secure, excited, and drawn to you. 4. Mastering physical presence. Let's be honest, most men completely underestimate the power of their physical presence. You've probably walked into rooms slouched, avoided eye contact in conversations, or let your body language shrink in the company of others without even realizing it. And here's the thing, that says everything about how you see yourself. If you're doing this, it's time to wake up. A lack of intentionality in your physical presence doesn't just make you blend into the background, it makes you forgettable. Women notice how you hold yourself before they hear a word you say. Your posture, your movements, your ability to command space, they all send subconscious signals about your confidence, strength, and emotional availability. Here's some tough love. If you think attraction is all about what you say, you're missing the point. Women pay more attention to how you make them feel, and a huge part of that is nonverbal. When you stand tall, hold eye contact without flinching, and use purposeful gestures, you communicate dominance, not in a threatening way, but in a way that radiates confidence and stability. But here's the advice. Stop overthinking it. You don't need to imitate someone else's swagger or try to come off as alpha. Just focus on being fully present in your body. Practice standing straight, keeping your shoulders relaxed but open, and moving with intention. When you walk into a room, do so like you belong there, not like you're sneaking in. Women don't just see this, they feel it. Physical presence also means understanding the power of touch. If used confidently and appropriately, a simple touch on her arm or guiding her lightly through a crowd can convey more attraction than words ever will. But here's the catch. Hesitation ruins it. If you fumble, you're done. Presence is about exuding calm, grounded energy, not second-guessing yourself. If you've been moving through life on autopilot, it's time to snap out of it. Women want a man who stands out not because of his looks, but because of the way he exists. That's the man who holds the room and makes her look twice. So straighten up, move intentionally, and carry yourself like the man she's been hoping to meet. 5. Breaking the rules and staying unapologetic. The fastest way to blend into the sea of ordinary men? Play it safe and follow every single rule society tells you about dating and attraction. Be agreeable, don't ruffle feathers, do only what's expected, and watch as you're overlooked and forgotten. The truth is, real attraction isn't built by playing it safe. It's built by breaking the rules and standing out unapologetically. Here's what you need to realize. Women aren't attracted to cookie-cutter men who never take risks. They gravitate toward men who confidently walk their own path, even when it defies convention. It's not about being reckless or rebellious for the sake of it. It's about being so secure in who you are that you're willing to challenge the norms. A man who is unapologetically himself signals strength and independence, two qualities that scream attraction. Now here's the hard truth. Most men don't do this because they're afraid. Afraid of being judged, afraid of not being liked, afraid of rejection. But here's the thing. Women respect men who stand their ground, who say what they mean, and who stay true to themselves, even in the face of criticism. If you constantly water yourself down to fit someone else's mold, you become invisible. Women want the boldness, the edge, the authenticity, but this isn't about being arrogant or disrespectful. Breaking the rules means refusing to conform to outdated ideas of how you should behave while staying grounded in respect and integrity. Be the man who isn't afraid to take her on an unusual adventure, challenge her opinions with thoughtful arguments, or tease her playfully without apologizing for your wit. When you do this, you stand out. Here's the advice. Stop asking for permission to exist as you are. Women don't want a man who tiptoes around their feelings like he's scared to offend. They want a man who respects them enough to be himself and trusts her to do the same. Let go of the fear of rejection. It's inevitable sometimes, and it doesn't matter. What matters is being remembered for your strength and confidence, not your obedience. The man who breaks the rules with purpose and authenticity is the man who becomes unforgettable. That can be you, but only if you decide to step up and own it. Here's the truth. Women aren't looking for perfection. They're looking for presence, confidence, and emotional connection. If you've been struggling, it's not because you're not good enough. It's because you've been playing by rules designed to make you invisible. Stop apologizing for who you are and start becoming the man you were always meant to be. Now here's the controversial statement. Attraction has nothing to do with her. It's all about how you show up.